How's it going, everybody? My name is Kier, as you know, and this is Rachel. I feel like we have to reintroduce ourselves because it's been a minute or two since we've sat down in front of a camera and did what we're going to do today. Here in the Cribs household, I like the way that sounds. Here in the Cribs household, we are doing a little something a little different, something out of the norm. So if we want to continue to eat the super sweet stuff that everyone loves, all the cookies and the brownies and the cakes and basically everything, we have to get a little bit creative. Luckily, there's a thing called the internet, which does the creative things for us, and we just have to do it, like they tell us to do it.
Or improvise a little bit.
A little bit, a lot, Point is, I didn't do much of it, honestly. She, got creative, as we have to do. And today, what we are going to have for you is a
Keto brownie cheesecake.
Brownie cheesecake, which is interesting because I've never had a brownie and a cheesecake together. I feel like maybe I should have at some point in my life, but I haven't. So, because we have to get creative, there's like no sugar in here or anything like that, which is interesting if you think, cheesecake, brownie, there's kind of sugar in there. So if it looks to be a bit, fall aparty, just keep in mind that we had to use things that are not normally in these things. So, but it does look good. It's solid, which is good, which is a plus. It's not all over the place. But I'll try to show it. The camera, it just looks like a white. I promise you this is cheesecake. It kind of is. Maybe you can.
We just gotta get a better filming setup.
Yeah, we do. We do actually. You know what to help with that, the monetization. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this out. Actually, I think this might become a thing instead of. No, we're still gonna every now and then throw in what I used to do, but I think we're going to start involving more things that we make ourselves, such as this. It's a sugar-free, I guess, like she said, keto-friendly, whatever, brownie cheesecake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get both of them in one. I don't know if it's going to work out that way, but
if you can see did. Mine, it was like the first one out of the pan.
Yeah.
So it all fell apart.
Mine is beautiful. Wonderful. Anyways, we're going to see what this tastes like because you know how things can go left when you get too creative. But let's find out. Now let me get the cheesecake.
By itself?
Solo dolo, as they say. And now let me get the brownie. Okay.
Tell me your thoughts before I say anything.
Oh, let me get one more. Hold on. Let me.
That's a good sign.
Just to be sure. Okay. Actually, hold on.
I was actually going to go from that too, actually. I just said actually twice.
Water is so good. Oh my goodness. It's just like cleansed the soul. Okay. So, I kind of knew, because we weren't using like flour, sugar, all that stuff, I knew what the brownie had to be made out of, which is the almond flour, right?
Almond flour.
Yes. Now, if you know almond flour, it's a bit, the consistency of it is...
It's very coarse. It is not...
Yeah.
Like, when you think all-purpose flour, like, it's not that at all.
No. So, that has a very distinct taste. What did you use? Was it the chocolate?
Unsweetened baker's chocolate.
Yeah, okay. Well, the brownie part of it it does its job. It's not like, oh my goodness, this brownie is to die for.
But
I need it in my life.
But of all of the brownies that I've attempted to make, like I've tried making zucchini brownies, like there was something else I tried making at one point, like they were fails. Like there is no way to cut it other than they were epic failures. This at least passes as a brownie.
Like I said, it does its job. It does its job well. Like it doesn't taste bad at all. But if you don't like almond flour, you're gonna know that it's there, and if that might be a turn off to you. But if you're me, and if you can just take it for what it is, the brownie part it's good. It does its job.
I actually didn't notice much of the almond flour, and I'm really not a fan of almond flour.
But the cheesecake part of it, I don't know if the brownie was supposed to be the star and the cheesecake was supposed to be the co-star, but I think the cheesecake is the star and the brownie supplements that. The cheesecake actually tastes exactly
I
like...
would not know that cheesecake is sugar-free.
No, not at all. Not at all. The brownie, you would tell something was up with it, but the cheesecake itself is easily the best part of this brownie cheesecake here. So I'm not at all upset that the portions are slightly in favor of the cheesecake. I'm okay with that because, I mean, if you look at this, the first thing that comes to your mind, like, wow, that has to be really, really sweet. That must have a lot of sugar. No, like that's pretty crazy. I mean, of course you have to get creative, and you probably won't eliminate 100% of all sugar.
I think it's 1 gram of sugar per serving and 4 net carbs per serving. I think.
For those of you who, care about that kind of thing.
Just trying to put it into perspective.
Yeah, but still, like this is really good. Of course, like I said, the cheesecake is obviously the star for me, but the brownie does its job as a co-host to this production, and I am not upset about that at all.
So, here's my question for you. Would you want me to make this again sometime?
Yeah.
Just the cheesecake or as is?
I mean, the cheesecake, like I said, the cheesecake is the star, but I would still want something under it, like this.
Sure.
Just to give it a little bit of a base, or something to contrast textures and stuff while I chew it and everything. Like the cheesecake itself is really good, but I don't know how much straight cheesecake I could eat if it's just the cheesecake. Yeah, as long as there's something else there, the cheesecake would be just fine. So I think like this would work for me.
I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I was just about to say I'm probably going to get hit with copyright infringement now.
Man, they can copyright. They can take all the money that I earned from this video. Was that your thought on it? It's gone already. Okay.
I really like it. Honestly, I understand what you're saying, but I straight up disagree about the brownie. Like I kind of said, I do not like almond flour. Not that I really don't like it, but if I can avoid almond flour, I will. I prefer coconut flour over almond flour, but I'm still not crazy over almond flour. They just have different flavor, different texture than what I'm used to with the regular all-purpose flour. And the all-purpose flour is what we're trying to stay away from. But I honestly, I don't taste almond flour in this. I feel like it's not too crumbly like the first brownie I ever made was. It's not, I mean, the last brownie I tried making for us was so liquidy we had to eat it with a spoon. I mean, this to me is a brownie. So, I hear what you're saying. I respect your opinion. I don't agree with it in this case. I love the whole thing through and through.
Most of the almond flour I was talking about came through more in the texture So
Okay.
that's the familiar.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. The almond flour.
Gotcha.
Like I don't actually taste the actual. I
Gotcha.
know it's there.
Because there are dishes that I've used almond flour on where you can like taste. Oh, hey, this is almond flour.
But I was talking more of the texture because it's not.
Okay.
The texture isn't the actual like the super fluffy brownie. It's not that. Like you're gonna know the texture is something different, and because I know that that's the texture of almond flour if you use it and stuff like that, I knew that's what it was. So that's what I taste, which is why I said it's not bad. Like I'm not eating mouthfuls of almond flour. I just know that that's where the texture is coming from. But the cheesecake is the exact same texture as regular cheesesteak.
Yeah.
So
Why do you keep saying cheesesteak?
'cause I think I want cheesesteak or something. I don't know. I'm not mad
Does
at
that
it.
need to be next week's video?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Well, you know what's coming at you next week.
Surprise. But yes, overall, if I had to give it a number, which I don't normally do, even if I do, I don't like to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. If I had to give it a number out of 10, I would say this is a 7. It's pretty good.
I'll take a 7.
Again, it has no sugar. That's pretty incredible to do, if you ask me.
And for the record, when he says no sugar, like, I used erythritol in this, so it's not like there's no sweetener. There's just no sugar.
Erythritol. I don't know what that is.
Artificial sweetener.
So there are sweeteners, but no sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar,
And as far
sugar.
as I know, erythritol doesn't generally have an insulin response, which is, again, one of the things we're trying to stay away from.
Yeah.
As we're doing this.
So, I highly recommend you check the interwebs for, these kind of interesting substitutes. If you're trying to do something like that, if you're interested in even seeing like what the deal is, obviously you don't have to, go all out, but there are just different ways to do things that, if you want to make small adjustments to what you're eating and stuff like that.
You feel like
It's
indulging
still-
without throwing off your diet. This is
It's
a good
still
option.
very, very, very good. And you probably won't feel too bad after eating it. Guilt-free is this bite of cheesecake brownie stuff.
By the way, if you want to see how I made this whole brownie, we will link to that video down below or on screen somewhere. I don't know exactly where this guy's going to put it, but there'll be a link somewhere. So I kind of like...
there.
Cool. I kind of filmed myself making it, or I tried to, and then I thought I hit record, and I ended up like losing a whole bunch of steps, but whatever. There'll be a short little video over there of how to make this, and it'll include the recipe and where I found it and everything. So if you're interested in that, go check that video out. If not, and you just wanted to see what we're eating, that's cool too.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit it with a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you did not, please be sure to still hit it with a thumbs up just because. Comment down below if you've ever even thought about doing something like this. Just like throwing different things together just to make something, If you have any suggestions as to what we should do next, let us know. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.